Well, guys, I'm here to give you my thoughts on what supposedly next week is going to be the final airing of Toonami Rewind. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm big, uh, you probably can see from my videos, I post clips over a bunch of anime. I got into anime, uh, I've been into anime for over a year now, and Toonami, when I was a kid, it was like really fun and cool and everything. Then they brought it back for Adult Swim, and they kind of modernized it where it was more for adults, where the old Toonami was for kids. And they kind of made this one kind of into that preteen and teen genre of anime. That so it was kind of the just the old anime that used to air on Toonami is pretty much what it was. And they aired Dragon Ball Z Kai, Sailor Moon, and Naruto. And they used to go Sailor Moon, 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and then an episode of Naruto. Then they changed it up to where it was 2 episodes of Sailor Moon, 1 episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and 1 episode of Naruto. And then as the ratings were slowly getting worse, they did the worst thing that they could possibly do and only giving us Dragon Ball Z Kai. Because Dragon Ball is like the biggest thing, that has always been the biggest thing on Toonami. Whenever there was something new with Dragon Ball, that was the thing that always pulled in viewers. Because kids rather watch Dragon Ball than any other anime. Which is why Naruto was kind of almost as popular as Dragon Ball. So they kind of got anime that was similar to Dragon Ball, pretty much. And they finished uh, somewhat of Naruto season 2 and Sailor Moon season 1. Those were finished. And then they had, oh, and then they were on the Frieza saga with Dragon Ball Z Kai. And for this final airing, it's looking like they're not gonna finish the Frieza saga. Meaning, if you were like recording episodes on like a streaming service, or you were recording the episodes on cable, you're not gonna get the finished version, which is sad because the last episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai they're gonna air, it says Friday, December 27th. This is the last one. So, oh, it's gonna be the Boundary Push and Brawl, Goku, Frieza, and Ginyu again. Then it's gonna be Kaioken times 20 and All or Nothing Kamehameha. Then the final trump card, Goku's Ultimate Spirit Bomb. And then to end it off, I thought this was pretty cool. They're going to end it off on one of the most iconic moments of Dragon Ball. If you don't know about OG Toonami, when they finished the program up, they the only episodes they showed was their most iconic ones. And with their most iconic ones, they played only the most iconic episodes with the most iconic scenes. And the the Super Saiyan one, where Goku first goes Super Saiyan at the end of the episode, was actually one of the big episodes in on Toonami. So they aired it on their last programming on the old Toonami. And it's kind of weird seeing that we're doing this again, but at the same time I kind of am actually really glad that they're doing this because it just shows that they're putting love and passion to Toonami Rewind. Apparently, nobody was watching and the ratings were going terrible. That that Toonami Rewind wasn't making them that much money when they're paying to air these anime. Now, Tom said on Facebook, yeah, for some reason they only did this on Facebook. They didn't even do it on Twitter, which more people are on Twitter. I feel like you're not gonna have your grandma watch Dragon Ball, for from my understanding. And what it was is that Tom said that Toonami Rewind was ending, and I was like, "What?" And it said we will not be showing any episodes of Toonami Rewind on Adult Swim anymore in 2025. And I was like, "Oh, it didn't even last a year because it came out late July." Let me remind you, late July, the first airing, and everybody went crazy over it. And people are going crazy over this. And I just find that crazy of how nobody was watching it, but yet so many people on the internet is upset about it. Now, another thing is that Toonami, with like their final airing for 2024, they're showing nothing but the Rick and Morty anime. I know everybody hates that thing. I somewhat enjoy it because I actually found enjoyment of it because it was so dumb it was good at times, and at other times it did actually make me cry for some reason. Don't think I like that. I just like bad stuff most of the time. Whenever I like it, people don't. But that's gonna be like their final thing for Toonami in 2024. I found that was the weirdest thing. They've been showing nothing but Rick and Morty the anime all the end of the year, and they show it again. We cannot finish Mashal that they're showing, or we can't show all the episodes of Invincible Fight Girl. We're showing all the episodes of Rick and Morty the anime, the show that we've been showing you since October. And I actually thought that was just freaking ridiculous because it was so strange seeing Rick and Morty the anime as the final airing for Toonami of for 2024. But he said Saturday night Toonami isn't going anywhere. You know, when it's Saturday night, it's not really not when it airs. It's usually early in the morning till 12 till 3:30. But from my understanding, I'm also seeing that Toonami is just not gonna deal with Toonami Rewind anymore. And here's another thing. I love Checkered Past, as you probably know. See, just nothing but the for the final thing for King of the Hill, King of the Hill, King of the Hill, King of the Hill. They don't do Checkered Past on Saturday. Then Bob's Burgers, Bob's Burgers, Bob's Burgers, Bob's Burgers. American Dad, American Dad, American Dad, American Dad. Then Rick and Morty, and then Rick and Morty. I don't understand why every night we have to get reruns of Rick and Morty when most people are just so upset with Rick and Morty right now they don't want to deal with it due to the creator. So honestly, I think Toonami should just take over 11 and 11:30. I know you can't do it to like American Dad because that's your you're paying for that one. But you own Rick and Morty. I think people can go without on Saturday some Rick and Morty in their life, especially since you're just showing the whole thing of Rick and Morty, the freaking anime. Look at that. That don't make sense. And they're going over till 4:30. They usually stop at 3:30. But since this anime has like 10 episodes, oh, we can't do that. We have to do it till 4:30. That makes no sense. There's no reason for that. And then you have the reruns of King of the Hill that was shown earlier. And now I want to get into something else. After, when it's December 30th, we're no longer going to get 4 episodes of Checkered Past. They're shortening it. They're shortening it to only 2 episodes, and our last episode of 2024, let's do Dexter's Laboratory and Courage the Cowardly Dog. And A is your most popular show. Why don't you show that? Adult Swim is really making me upset right now. I still support them and everything and all that. And I'll still support like some of their shows. I do watch some Adult Swim every once in a while, but it's mostly their anime I'm watching. And because they make some really good anime. I know people don't really like their anime, but I mostly enjoy it. Ninja Community is my favorite anime of all time, by the way. But as you can see, now you have no, like, barely any old school stuff. So, and they switched it up. It used to be Dexter's Laboratory with Ed and A. Now, and Courage the Cowardly Dog with Grim Adventures Bill and Mandy. Reason for that, Dexter's Laboratory and Ed and A were kind of pretty the same show almost, because it was about a kid with another kid. Courage the Cowardly Dog, that was a creepy looking show. Same thing with Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That was a little creepier show. Oh, it's more funny and everything, but it has a Grim Reaper. That was the whole thing. And they're putting Family Guy on here. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then you look at it and you're like, wait, it's nothing but Family Guy. Hopefully, on Saturday, we get some Family Guy. Come on, please give me some Family Guy. This is Friday. Still more Family Guy. Then Saturday, King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, American Dad, Family Guy. Oh, they changed it up. It was just Family Guy, but they changed it up. Why is it Uzumaki? Why did, and then Rick and Morty the anime again? I'm telling you. And look, it ends at 3 o'clock. You saw earlier it ended at 4:30. Well, 4:29, but still 4:30. And as you can see, they're just reusing their old anime. It's not even Halloween anymore. This was a creepy anime, Uzumaki was, and it was a horror anime. If it's horror, why are you doing this in like January? And why do we need more Rick and Morty in our life? I, I, I don't understand it. I think they're just trying to see if fans will just at least watch it. They're like, we're sorry, we don't have any anime to show off. Rick and Morty anime. Why don't they just do just Sailor Moon and Naruto on regular Toonami. I find that's the weirdest thing of all things because you would think they would want to do that. Finish that up that so you have room for the others. And no, no, we're not doing that because they don't want to. And I don't understand that. I don't understand why we have to have stuff like this on Toonami when you literally are supposed to be because and only that they have One Piece that they still have to finish. They were in the middle of De La Rosa, never finished that. Like Toonami was always known for at least trying to finish their anime. They were always trying to finish their anime up and then move on to the next one. They did not do it with Sailor Moon, Naruto, or One Piece. In the One Piece, but I'm saying just catch up to One Piece at least. Like you don't have to air Egghead because I know that, but at least finish up De La Rosa and then the Big Mom one, and then finish up to Wano. That's all I'm saying. But we have to show Uzumaki again, which they've been showing like crazy, just like Rick and Morty anime, because a lot of people actually hate Uzumaki due to the animation. I think they're just trying to use this just to win people over, and I understand that. You want people to get on your good side, but that doesn't mean you show the same shows over and over again. Like, I love it when Adult Swim reruns their older shows. They always do that every once in a while. They've been, but near the end of the year, they slowly stop. And as you can see, they're showing their usual King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, American Dad, and they're they got the rights back to Family Guy. They're showing Family Guy again. And then we have to show Rick and Morty yet again. I love Rick and Morty, but I don't understand why you need to show so much of Rick and Morty every single time. And once they finish like airing all the episodes, oh, let's start back from episode one and start all over again. I don't understand that either. And because they don't do that with Boondocks, and they don't do that with any other shows. I just don't understand what they're doing now. Like they were doing so well and so great, and now they just ruined Toonami and their adult thing and everything. And they're showing Futurama. They barely even show that anymore. Like it's just a mess, guys. I just don't understand. I really just wish we just could go back to the days when Toonami was good and everything, because they were doing well with everything, and that's just it's just a mess. I don't understand why we have to continue just showing the same shows. They don't do it with Smiling Friends, which is their just most enjoyable show. My favorite show that they made, in my opinion, most favorite modern one. My favorite old one is Aqua Teen and Boondocks. Favorite Fox show of theirs was definitely Family Guy and King of the Hill, definitely. But as you can see, they're just slowly. It's just a matter of time, just seeing Checkered Past go away, which is sad to say because because they were planning to put Johnny Bravo on there and Cow and Chicken. Who knows if we'll ever see those in 2025? I was like, oh, they're teasing that for 2025. They're definitely going to show that. Nope. And then we're going that you've probably seen the teasers and the TV spots of the Checkered Past. They show Samurai Jack on there. They have never aired Samurai Jack on there. I don't understand Adult Swim right now. I'm still gonna support them and everything, but I'm not going to be the one to get mad at them. I'm frustrated, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna rage quit on Adult Swim because at the end of the day, they're still gonna show more anime, more of this. They're just gonna keep on showing what they usually show, and I can at least respect that. Hopefully, once January is over with, we'll get back to more of the good stuff. Let's put it that way. Hopefully we'll get more of the good stuff and less of the bad because that's what we need. But anyway, it's this has just been on my mind lately. I'm just so mad to see this go. But at the end of the day, we it's just a matter of time before Checker Pass goes away. I wouldn't even be surprised if Checker Pass goes away soon. Like they're stopping showing Cartoon Planet. I'm not a big fan of Cartoon Planet or anything. I it's just them showing pilots and having Space Ghost, an iconic character from Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, but they're not going to show Cartoon Planet anymore, and it's just a matter of time until Checker Pass just goes away. Then we'll have kids sneaking in and watching their Adult Swim at night when oh when they're actually wanting to watch it because parents love watching this stuff with their kids. They love watching it with their kids and having a great time with it. But for those who can't even afford mats, it was a great thing and everything. But nowadays, no one just doesn't care about cable anymore. No one cares. No one wants it. They just want it out of their face and not to be shown in their face. But like all things, they all come to an end. So, if anything, this should be just a. This should be just a. How do I put this? This should just be a sign that Checker Pass is just going away soon. And that cable's just going to die one day. And we're not going to have our enjoyment of these fun little bumpers and everything. Because that's what the things I like about Adult Swim. They keep things old school in 2000s. You don't get that nowadays. Like, I look at Cartoon Network, it's night and day with both of them. Actually, it really is night and day with both of them, but you know my point. But I've talked enough. What are y'all's thoughts on Toonami Rewind going away? And your thoughts on Checker Pass getting slowly getting deteriorated and just going to go away soon, possibly? And what's your final thoughts, just in case, on Adult Swim treating Toonami badly? Just because uh Toonami Rewind isn't working. Anyway, like and subscribe. I'm working. I'm hopefully going to be recording uh my 300 subscriber special pretty soon. It's going to be something I'm very passionate about. It's not anime related. Um it's not, how do I put it? It's not anything that you think is related to it that I upload. It's gonna be something I never upload about or anything like that. It's just gonna be something random, and you're just gonna be like, "That's our 300 subscriber special. Okay, I'll watch it." And I will give you this: it is a tier list video. I will be ranking something, but it is not gonna be object show related. So don't get the idea I'm ranking every BFDI episode that has come out since 2004. Oh, 2024. I'm not doing that. I'm most likely going. I am not doing that. I can positively tell you, I am not doing anything object show related, anime related, none of that. And, but I will be ranking something, and y'all will be, and I hope y'all really enjoy it. And y'all are just gonna hear me talk mostly during it, because I'm going to share some funny stories during the video while I'm ranking it. Anyway, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Hopefully, my next video will be my 300 subscriber special. If not, oh well, it'll be hopefully really soon. With holidays going around, it will be pretty hard for me to record that because I'm going on a trip soon. On top of that, I have Christmas to look forward to. Next week is the Christmas. So I just have a lot going on. But hopefully around January, or hopefully late December, I'll have that video ready for y'all. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one.